Hello. Man nerds! Hi guys. My name's Apothne. I'm a director and FC for SniggWaffe. We are the training and recruitment corp for Sniggerly. I'd just like to say before we start, that Archon that I dropped a Titan on, I didn't know the Ragnarok was coming until the Archon was gone. That kind of sums up the relationship we have with PL. We just kind of have lots of fights and sometimes supers appear around us. It's kind of weird. However, I have to ask.
Yeah, we like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yeah, we like French toast. Can't wait to get them out. Waffles! Do you like waffles?
Oh.
Yeah, we like...
There we go. Fantastic. So yes, we do small to mid-gang PvP in low and nullsec space. I'm fairly sure I kind of had a garter of who's in the room, what corp and alliances you are. I'm fairly sure I've called you all primary at least once. I think so. Definitely on the panel. But still, as I said, we are training and recruitment for Sniggerly, primarily, which is the executive corp of PL. Though, if you're kind of useless, we just send you to one of the D-tier ones, like, I don't know, BDCI, Boosa, and then if you're really bad, possibly Habit. But still, it's pretty fun time in Waffles. We take in mostly 5 million skill point plus pilots, you know, guys who have kind of got skills for us to mold them, but kind of are still learning. A lot of the time we get called that we're just a PL alt corp, and that's not true. We have no ties to PL. We won't drop carriers on you and light sinos. Not going to happen. Trust me. Now, we do follow, however, a similar philosophy to PL in terms of where we are. We have our forever home in Kanaka and Black Rise and Faction Warfare area because kills just kind of fall into your lap when you live in faction warfare space. But we do go on deployments, and we were once described as when Waffles go on deployments, it's like giving a bunch of toddlers a set of kitchen knives and just kind of setting them loose in the playground. Although sometimes that doesn't exactly go where you'd hope. Still, one of the key aspects to Waffles is that of activity. We expect every single pilot to scout. We expect every single pilot to step up an FC. One of the things that you kind of know from every alliance in the game is that you tend to have these guys with big personalities. They do a lot of work and they provide content for everyone. Waffles is all about every single player being important, every single person being useful. And we have a lot of things in place to make sure that happens and to promote the doing of that. I'd now like to show you some statistics on what metric we can use. My CEO is crying, this is not good. Okay, so here we've got aggregated from March and February of this year the number of kills we got. Now that's just kind of a number, can't really do anything with that. So I built you a table. So here we have kills, members, and kills per member with some alliance you may have heard of in the game. So to start with, there's SniggWaffe. In March and February we got a number of kills I can't read from all the way up here, but we have 200 members and that gives us about 54 kills per member. Next alliance, Blue Republic. Very famous high-sec war decking corp, constant war with Red Alliance. They claim to do PvP all day, every day, and have 5 kills per member for 2 months. Okay, next one. Brave Newbies. Fantastic Brave Newbies. We like fighting them all the time. They have really a lot of members, as you said. However, each of them get about 3 kills per. Okay. GoonWaffe. Goons. Are there any goons in the house? Please tell your guys to undock. You only have 4 kills each over 2 months. What are you doing? Fwedit's a little bit better. You've got 17, as I said, faction warfare, easy to get kills. We've got Dreadit down there, the burnt ashes of Test, who God knows where they are at the moment. They have only got 2 kills per member. However, more stats I'm going to burn through as quickly as we can. We've got 215 real players, we've got 8 PL alts, and since last Fanfest we've recruited 462 players, 234 of whom we got rid of. Another 15, we just, no, you're not allowed back, I don't care, stop ruining my fleets. Then we had 35 graduates. As I said, we are a training recruitment corps for PL. We do graduate people to there, and we managed to have a class of 35, some of whom I believe are in this audience. We actually have 10% of all waffles at Fanfest this year, and personally, I find that absolutely amazing that we managed to get so many people here. Now, we're all about, as I said, doing small gang PvP and trying to do our best. So last summer, we entered in the ATXI, which none of us had ever done before. We didn't really know how it worked. We knew that Sniggerly did it, so we wanted to show off to our big brother and have a go. There was some fantastic propaganda that came out of this. You can see the scene from the film The 300, and immediately with the video you saw earlier, we kind of captured the hearts and minds of the audience from any other corp. Okay, so we won our first 2 rounds versus various opponents. Doesn't really matter. But then, unfortunately, we lost in the winner's bracket 3 to the Ronin. But then after that, we got to fight Nully, which was really fun because we didn't lose a single ship, which was nice. Thank you for saving our wallets because we're all really poor. Still, we then went on, we won 2 more rounds before finally getting kicked out of the tournament. Sadly, we came 16th overall, but, you know, it was our first go, and I find that just fantastic. But what really made it for me, what made me love waffles, and one of the things I love about waffles is that we have so few real people. You know, we had 200 real people, and yet we were fielding every practice 30 guys to turn up. We had 1 guy who could fly a Tengu for the Tinger setup. And we used it almost every round. The guy woke up at like midnight so he could come practice with us, bless him. Okay.
I'm really sorry to interrupt you, but you've got to rush.
Nearly done, I promise. Okay, so as I said, we deploy as the PL we go to find areas of high activity. We recently deployed to Pureblind at the end of last year. I won't bother reading that out, you can read it quickly, but if you read the quote from one of the CEOs, we are a 180-man corp made mostly from old-school PL pilots, and we essentially shut down 3 or 4 regions in the north. We even stole 4 tech moons, which we sold back to them as we were leaving. So, we are also in BTAC-R, and this is the last slide, I promise. We generally don't like tie-dye. It sucks. I think you all know this, but generally it's a poorly kept secret that PL are really, really bad at internet spaceships. So sometimes they get all their stuff tackled and we have to go save them. So we spent about 16 hours trying to bomb bubbles off of PL Titans. We saved 6, and we actually spent the last 5 hours trying to save Salah Cameron, who unfortunately still went down. So I've run out of time. Thank you very much for listening. Our public challenge is Join Waffles.
And unfortunately, we have no time for questions, and John CCP Dolan disappeared because he's going to be kicked off the ring. So let's go and watch it.